Adaptive hockey is skating with adaptations. So sled hockey is for persons who have physical impairments that can't skate in a standing position safely
Yep.
or at all.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be an example of someone who would not do well in stand-up hockey
Yeah.
or stand-up skating.
I can do it safely though.
Stand up?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be fine just standing up and skating.
Okay. I'm going to watch.
Yeah, film it for the. We'll post it on the channel.
America's Funniest Videos. So it's an adaptive device that you sit in. You sit in a bucket, and then it's airplane gauge aluminum is the frame, and then 2 hockey skate blades underneath.
Yeah.
And the blades you can make as wide or narrow as your balance is, whatever you can tolerate or manage. And you also move it forwards or back to find your balance point.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you use 2 modified hockey sticks to propel yourself, 1 in each hand. And it has an ice pick at the end of each stick has an ice pick at the end, and then it has a hockey stick at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have blind hockey, which is stand-up hockey.
Real quick, let me go back to the sled.
Sled hockey.
So the sled hockey, the only thing that's holding me, that's separating me from the ice is 2 blades, right?
That are mounted to a frame.
Yep.
And then on top of the frame is the bucket you sit in.
Yep.
And then you're strapped in.
Yeah. So the other question is you mentioned that sometimes they're more narrow, sometimes they're further apart.
Right.
Can you explain that?
Yes. The wider your blades are, you'll go a little slower and it'll take more effort to turn.
Mm-hmm.
The closer the blades are, it's like doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
Where you can just move quickly and you're more nimble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think what I'm getting at is generally, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, people who have higher injuries that maybe don't have their ab muscles and stuff like that, they'll typically have wider skates. And then people that have more trunk control will often have narrower skates. Is that correct?
As a general rule.
Okay.
But we can adapt the sled to the person. So fortunately, I'm a wheelchair seating person.
Yeah.
I can't say specialist, even though I think I'm pretty special.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any certificates or anything. But I've been doing it, I don't know, 40 years.
Yeah.
That we try to adapt the sled to look like their wheelchair, the same positioning, so they can benefit from having trunk control and arm movement, shoulder movement, and feel stable.
Okay, interesting.
So we can put a back on the chair. We had a wonderful young man with shoulder muscular dystrophy. And we put a headrest on his chair for him. And we tilted him so he could rest. And his stick handling with his 2 hands were the best on the team.
Wow.
Even though we could never look and see his hands that well and lift his head off the headrest.
Whoa.
He was just phenomenal.
Okay.
And then you're probably wondering, well, how did he move?
Yeah.
We have something called a pusher bar. And we can hook that into the frame so somebody can push you. And then if you can't push yourself, you just hold 1 or 2 sticks, whatever your abilities are. And then you learn how to what's that called?
Dribble?
Dribble the puck and shoot and what have you.
Yeah. So the puck, for those, I'd recommend Googling this because it's a super cool thing to see. But the puck, because you're only on two skates, you can actually, your legs are basically sticking out in front of you, and you can throw the puck underneath you as you go down the rink. So,
Yes. And able-bodied skaters can't stand playing with sled skaters. They're like, where'd the puck go? I got it.
That's
They're
funny.
like, where is it?
So you can actually play in like a game with an able-bodied person pushing you. Is that correct?
Right. So if you can't propel yourself,
Mhm.
we'll put on a pusher bar.
Yeah.
And we'll teach whoever's going to be your pusher, who also has skates on and has to know how to play hockey,
Yeah.
has to be a proficient skater.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
And
So you mean I can't come and push somebody?
no, you cannot. And then that pusher keeps them engaged in the game and whatever their position is.
Yeah.
Or for skills and drills, has them participate and moves the sled so they can, stick handle with the puck.
First thought that I have with that is that's got to be potentially dangerous for the able-bodied person. Yeah.
No, because they're behind them with a pusher bar.
Okay.
So sled players only play with sled players.
Uh-huh.
I had mentioned before, able-bodied people who get on the ice don't like it when sled hockey players keep the puck under the sled
Yeah. Yeah.
because they can't find it.
But the able-bodied person pushing them
Is pushing the sled.
Yeah. But so I guess the danger in my eyes would be somebody coming up behind them and accidentally running into them or something like that.
So you would think that, but the novice or beginner players can never go that fast.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And they can't turn and target.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.
you really luck out.
Yeah. So the more advanced players that are playing maybe more competitively, let's say.
There's less and less pushed players for those.
Got it. And,
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't see that in the Paralympics.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Paralympics is all independent skaters. Yes.
Okay. Is if the person was good enough to be in the Paralympics, could they have somebody push you in the Paralympics?
No,
Okay. Interesting.
because it's not you moving the sled yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. There's just a lot of adaptations that are out there, and the Paralympics supports some of those. Like the people mostly in electric wheelchairs who roll the ball. What's the game?
Oh, power soccer?
No, the game that you roll down the ramp to get to the
Oh, bocce?
Is it bocce? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's bocce. Is that?
Where you drop the ball, you're up high like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big ramp.
yeah, and then you aim it where you want it to go, and then you drop the ball, and
Yeah.
it gives it a certain amount of force, so it'll keep rolling
Yes.
when it gets to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Paralympic sport that maybe it was everybody could be pushed or something like that, but that doesn't sound like that's the case. Okay. So the next question. Oh man, I actually had a in between question that I had thought of. What are the difference in rules?
Oh, difference in rules. So, the biggest rule is you can't T-bone, which is like a dangerous check.
Yeah.
And so a T-bone is where your front of your sled hits perpendicular or close to perpendicular into someone else's sled, like a big car wreck.
Yeah.
That's super dangerous.
Yep.
So sled players can't really propel backwards.
Okay.
And if it helps anybody understand,
They can't, or
You
that's
can't.
illegal.
you can't.
Okay.
Yeah, you just be sticking your sticks in the ice and trying to right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Other rules?
Other rules. Well, I know the officials don't want to jump up on the boards and try and sit on the little ledge when a sled player's coming down from below them because they're low to the ground. They're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't know all the rules and all the everything.
No, you're good. I
I watch, and I organize, and I administer, but I don't play.
Yeah, you're good. I was just curious what like some of the big differences. I think the T-bone
T-boning's the biggest.
An interesting one that maybe people wouldn't have thought of. Okay, so talk to me about equipment and costs of sled hockey versus other adaptive sports.
So sled hockey players wear the same thing that a stand-up hockey player would wear, except skates.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of sled hockey players choose not to wear the hockey pants because they want to get a better intimate fit into the bucket. And you don't want any rubbing of material between your skin and the hockey pants. If you don't have sensation
Yeah.
in your legs, you would not know you're getting a sore
Yeah.
or scraped or what have you.
Mhm.
We try to have our players wear hockey boots.
Mhm.
So we take hockey skates, remove the blades.
Mhm.
Then they have a protective boot because they may not have any sensation in their feet
Ah.
and not know that they got hit
Yeah.
or stabbed
Interesting. Yeah.
or what have you.
Right.
So, cost, well, it's going to cost more. This is not a political statement
Yeah.
because of tariffs.
Mm.
The only place left that we can get anything from is a couple hours north of Toronto,
Oh.
Canada.
Okay.
And so the U.S. connection, he closed his business,
Whoa.
and it was first in Fort Wayne, and then it was in up in Michigan. And so now we only have Canada to get our things from.
Whoa.
And they make an outstanding piece of equipment. The guy up there, Lori Howlett, is amazing. His whole business is amazing.
Mhm.
But now we're limited.
Yeah.
So you have to order differently. You have to think about what your costs are now because of the tariffs and the taxes, that sort of thing. So a sled that was once $600 could be $800 to $1,000.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we have to add a couple hundred onto everything now
Wow.
for sleds, and sticks.
So it's interesting. I think someone and again, I'm not trying to make this political per se, but it is interesting that an American business was put out of business because of tariffs, and it was
No, he retired.
oh
I'm sorry, he retired. So now the only place left is Canada. And the problem with Canada is there's taxes and tariffs.
okay.
Probably misunderstood.
I thought it was tariffs that have been recently put on by the U.S. to other countries that is the reason. Okay, so the guy's retired. He's not out of business. I thought because of tariffs he went out of business, but okay, interesting. So but because of tariffs, getting it from Canada is just a lot more money.
Yeah, it's probably a couple $100 more for every order.
Interesting. Wow.
Could be.
Wow. That's crazy.
So we'll get all our hockey equipment locally. We have some wonderful pro shop people around here.
Yeah.
But the sleds were at the mercy of Canada.
Okay. So there's the sled cost. There's all the I guess padding and equipment.
All of
stuff
your
like that.
protective equipment.
Your
Yep.
ice picks or the hockey sticks / ice picks. What do you call those?
Hockey sticks.
Oh, okay. Hockey sticks. So the hockey sticks, but they're a lot shorter and they have the ice picks on the other side.
On one end and then the blade on the other
Yeah.
end.
Yep.
Yeah. And you propel like you're doing downhill skiing.
And what other equipment is there?
All your protective gear.
Yep.
Your helmet, your chest pad, your elbows, your shins. We have socks, we have jerseys.
And then any other costs?
The ice cost. You have to rent ice.
Yeah.
And ice rental is very, very, very expensive.
Okay. So what do you have a ballpark of like what somebody would spend in a year to play ice hockey or sled hockey?
So I would say you could easily spend $2,500 to $3,500 a month.
Wow.
And our season's very long.
Yeah.
We start the 1st of September, right after Labor Day, and we go until the Sled Hockey National Championship, which is the last weekend of April, first week of May.
Yeah.
And so, then you have tournaments, and we have tournaments because we want people to come to us twice a year. And then the other months of the year, we go somewhere else. So we have travel expenses.
Yeah.
And we try to make tournaments that only have one night stay in a hotel. So then you don't have to have too much for meals, but you still have to, gas is what now?
Yeah.
So there's just always an expense to play sled hockey.
Mm.
I would say between $25,000 and $30,000 is around what we pay for ice per season.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that's insane.
somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay. Um, and so the Icebreakers, that's the team name.
Yes.
And so they um it sounds to me like you guys fundraise a bunch of money as well, so that maybe if somebody can't afford it, you help them out. Am I right to say that?
Yes, our mission is nobody will ever be turned away because they can't afford it.
Yeah, I love that.
So we have scholarship, and I have to put a plug out for FEG, Fund Evaluation Group, who is a phenomenal, wonderful um, firm that has helped us the last 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me if I'm off a year.
Yeah.
Helping us raise money.
Yeah.
So our goal is that nobody has to pay because it's expensive, and everybody else has. You'd be an example. You have doctor bills, and got to get cushions, and you have to keep your wheelchair maintenance.
Yeah.
You have medication. I'm just making up stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody has their life. You have to have a van or a car that your wheelchair can go into. Everybody's got living expenses. So our mission is that it's either free or it's very nominal if we had to charge anything at all.
Yeah. Wow.
And we haven't been charging for a few years because our fundraising has done so well.